hide all my glasses.
Donk. And we're live. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
My name is Samara Woods. This is my channel where I talk about books and writing. And I'm getting back in the swing of things, which is exciting. And today's lovely guest is Carrow Brown. Would you like to introduce yourself to the people?
Hello, I am Carrow Brown, as you detected. I write urban fantasy and romance under Faye Black, and I guess I don't have to troll you too much because I got you pretty good yesterday, so.
Yeah. Carrow is one of my dearest friends, and she also enjoys showing her love through a lot of trolling. Expert level troll.
But now I have a new ally.
He's the worst. Ooh, now I can see. How about that? Wow. So let's see. Jeannie was here early. Hello, hello. Slytherin. Hey, Persephone. Oh, that reminds me. I should share this link.
Only if you want to.
Well, it feels right. It's like, I'm doing this so people will come hang out. Yeah, so should we talk about the... Hey, Shannon. I'm so glad you could be here. Are you still on vacation? You're probably not. Or you're on, I know school's on vacation, but are you back from visiting your parents? Our challenge that we're doing, I meant. Yeah. I totally interrupted my thoughts. I'm so good at this. Very good.
Yeah, yes, we should talk about the challenge of the insanity that you and I agreed to do.
Yeah, but you know what? I didn't think that anyone would want to do it with me. I was very surprised because, setting your sights on writing a book in 7 days, that seems like a lot. Because it is.
I know I wrote the first draft for fine print that I have out in 1 week. Now, I wrote the draft in a week. It did not get published very quickly, mostly because I had to wait on my editor for a little bit because they had life things going on, stuff like that. But I don't even know if that draft was very good now that I think about it. I'm not going to think too much on it.
Don't think too much on it.
Yeah.
Don't do that to yourself.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Well, summer school. I do not miss teaching summer school at all. That was always weird.
So we decided on 7-day book challenge, right?
That was the hashtag, yeah. Hashtag, because you didn't like hashtag crockpot or hashtag, trolley troll or hashtag, how many times can I get you to read crockpot in a sentence? I came up with suggestions. You turned them all down.
Shocking. I know. I decided to go for one that, I don't know, people might recognize. They might recognize it.
Crockpot.
Besides that, I realized I don't remember the exact origin story for why Crockpot trolls me.
Oh, I do. I was there.
I mean, I was there too. I just don't remember exactly. So it would become wait, how did that become a thing when people would be like, what is Crockpot? Because that's inevitable.
So what happened was that we were streaming and you were like, Carol, while we were streaming, said, I need you to remind me to put the chili in the crock pot. And I was like, okay. And so after that, in the chat, I started trolling you, being like, hey, don't forget the chili in the crock pot. And then everybody else got on top of it. And then while I was in the middle of setting up a buffer to tweet you every 10 minutes about the crock pot, you finally went and did it, but you still got all the tweets I tagged you in.
Yeah. Good times.
Because you didn't say when. You just said remind me, and I was like, okay, I'll keep reminding you until you do it. And I was like, oh, it's too late. I already scheduled these.
Yeah, that was when I learned that you really had to be specific with some people. But yeah, crock pot. So that's why we're not using crock pot.
It's so wonderful, though. It's my favorite kitchen item.
Hello, gamer. Hi, Music for All.
Maybe I'll get a baseball hat that's got cat ears on it.
Yes, a book in a week, as you corrected down there. The troll in the crock pot.
Oh, hey, that's a great story idea.
Oh, God. Wow. So we are going to be using the advice from the book that we read this month for Writer's Workshop, which is a book in a week, How I Outline and Draft a Full Novel in Just a Week by Kate Hall. And the reason that I wanted to do this book as like a challenge is because it's 84 pages, one. And two, it's very plain spoken. There's not a lot of frills. So it wouldn't take a lot to kind of replicate the advice that she gives here. I just wanted to see if I could do it. And I am going to outline. I'm going to follow her outlining advice. So, which if you've been here for a while, you know, that's a lot. That's a big ask for me. It's a big ask.
Yeah. I remember.
That's
it's like when I talk about outlining to like you and Sarah, you both give me like this deer in the headlight look. Like, what is outlining? Like, I don't understand these words. And I was like, you plan before you write. And you're like, no, you don't do that. And I was like, well, I do.
No, that's not how that works. That's crazy talk.
Oh, no, Carrow, you silly creature.
You silly goose. Look at you with your words, your ideas. No, but I'm excited. I'm excited to see how it works for me. I'm excited to see how far I get. And I thought it would be a cool way to start camp. And I'm going to vlog all of camp. So, which camp begins tomorrow. Tomorrow's the 1st, y'all. So in the comments, let me know who's going to be joining us on this adventure and who's doing camp this year. Camp, I'm just going to give a brief description of what Camp NaNoWriMo is for anyone who's like new. So Camp NaNoWriMo is first we start with NaNoWriMo, National Novel Writing Month, that happens in November, where people try to write 50,000 words in 30 days. But so like Camp NaNoWriMo is like the uninhibited cousin where there is no rules. You make up what you want to do and you try to do it within that month. So there's a camp in April and then there's a camp in July. So that's that. All right. Now, what were you going to say?
I forgot.
No.
That just means it wasn't important. It's fine. We're starting on Sunday, right? That was my question.
Yes.
Sunday. Okay, Sunday to Sunday. Okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to have like a full week instead of starting on the weekend. I thought that would be awkward for my brain. And let's see. All right, so you've bought the book, so you're familiar with it. Awesome. And Persephone's doing camp. Shannon, I'm doing camp, and now I think I need to do your challenge. I always love a challenge, no matter how hard I feel them. Me too, you know, because even if you totally fail, you still learn something about yourself. So, yeah, at least that's what I'm telling myself.
It's a good thing to say.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be working on redoing my outline, because the last time I touched this book was February.
February?
Yeah. Originally, I was only writing it on Thursdays so that way I could troll you with like updates and stuff like that. But then like life happened.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, life.
Ugh. Life has enjoyed kicking me in the teeth. But that's okay though. I still have a great smile. What? 'Cause, 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 I since we are here to do some writing sprints, I use the Forest app, and I am getting a code, and I will be displaying it.
I guess I should do that too. I
3
still have it on my phone.
SH 3SG. Yes.
Well, I'm supposed to be sitting in the middle of a thunderstorm, but I guess I must be in like some kind of eye of the storm because there's no rain.
The eye of the tiger. Da, da, da.
But if I suddenly disappear, it's because my power went out, so you've been warned.
All right. Fair enough.
Join. Here we go. So. Oh my god. I don't think they have enough E's and 3's in here.
Yeah, let me know if I got them backwards or something.
Nope, I'm in. That was it.
Excellent. So I'm like, I got a little. I read my damn mind with that lyric. I'm absolutely on it when it comes to song lyrics. Oh, I don't know what I was going to say. I interrupted myself again, and it doesn't matter because I want to show you guys this thing.
Ooh.
And it changes color. And
fancy.
Yeah, it's a wax warmer, but there's no wax in it at the moment. It's just pretty colors. And it's so like zen to watch, which I need that. Like, look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. And I got it on Amazon for like $17 or something.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah. But it's just pretty.
We like a good aesthetic here.
Mm-hmm.
As I grab my incense sticks. I've had these incense sticks since 2016. I didn't read. Okay, so first off, sometimes when I'm like doing things quickly, I kind of don't read directions very well. And I was originally buying incense sticks for my friend because it was his birthday and he wanted some. So I said, sure. And so I bought them and I was like, $20. That doesn't seem too bad. What I didn't know was that I was getting like 500 incense sticks.
What's the scent?
Frankincense and myrrh.
So. My go-to is nitron bomb.
Nice.
Love it. The author recommends starting with the midpoint. Well, then that's what I'll be doing. Yes.
The mirror moment. Hey, you could use the Bell book about writing your book from the middle.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we read that too.
That's a deep cut. I'm like, I forgot that we even read that.
You remember when we actually tried to get him to come on to the podcast and we're like, we've literally reviewed all your writing craft books. Do you want to come on?
And he's like, silent.
Well, who knows if he checks his emails.
Yeah. Fair point.
Oh, I like this tree. What tree is this?
It's a moon or something. I don't know. I was feeling like all.
What, the woo-woo?
Mm-hmm. Hello, Joe Catherine. I'm always tempted by those things. Me too. And I was going to get my friend and a new wax burner because we thought hers was broken, but then it ended up just needing a new bulb. So I was like, you know what? I'll just keep that. So you have Jeannie's favorite incense?
Yeah. I mean, that only makes sense because our books are meant to be together. We've talked about this.
Meant to be together
yeah.
With the smell of incense wrapped around them.
Yeah, we'll put the books together. We'll have a book wedding. We'll wave the incense at them as they tie their vows.
You know what? That sounds so silly, but that would be a good marketing ploy.
Just do it on Instagram. Like, watch our books get married.
And it would make a really cute, like, Instagram video.
Mm-hmm.
All right, enough of this. Enough of this chattering. Let's do some writing or something. And let us know in the comments what you guys are working on. So this is going to be a 20-minute sprint on the clock. And you're going to write or do whatever you need to do. Get something done in 20 minutes. I know you can get at least one thing done. I have faith in you. All right, let's go. In 3, 2, 1, write stuff. And we grew a moon tree. That's what it looks like. It's not really going to focus, but anyway, it's a tree with a moon. How'd you guys do? What'd you do? Let me know in the comments down below.
I realized that some of my scene cards are missing. So it's a good thing I'm doing this now instead of trying to write it and realizing it then. So that's fun.
Well, that's annoying.
Just a little. Which doesn't really seem a character for me, so I'm wondering if I just put them down somewhere. I'll find out later.
Yeah, you probably did just put them down somewhere, but maybe this time around you will find something new that you wanted to write.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are these my scene cards? Oh, these are my scene cards. I found my scene cards. They're just over here. Ah.
Well, I guess with the next sprint, you could see if what you rewrote matches.
We will find out.
We'll find out on this journey together.
Yeah.
So, hi, Stephanie. Hello, Misty Kate. Hello, Carrie. Hello, Paget. Joe, Catherine started writing, but now you're busy nail stamping plates. You're busy buying nail stamping plates. Oh, so like designs for your nails?
Question mark?
Stephanie got a little writing done, but mainly she changed the name of a secondary character and had to go in and find his name and change it. Oh, man. Yeah. I always end up doing that. I always end up changing people's names. Stephanie's working on, or Shayna's working on some editing. Almost done. Awesome. Scene cards. That sounds interesting. What are those? What are those?
Like, I'm showing them like that really like explains everything. Yeah,
You've told me nothing, woman.
Look, paper.
Ooh, index cards.
So scene cards are basically kind of like scenes that happen in a book. Like it's like a moment that kind of like gets explored a little bit with like dialogue, and there's usually like some form of plot, conflict, or something else that would move the plot of the story along. So in this case, usually when I make scene cards, I'm kind of like, who's there? Where am I? Where's the tension in this scene? And, you know, what is maybe resolved or more complicated by the end of it. So for, you know, example, like in my first scene, Mel's at work. Mel gets fired, right? So it's like my book starts with somebody getting fired from work, which I think we can all kind of like relate to that at some point because we've all been fired at some point for one reason or another. And in this case, it's like I left myself some notes, like, you know, kind of like ensure world building because I have a futuristic setting. So I can't just expect me to like start the story and have you guys think that, you know, you're now when I'm really setting it like 100 years in the future. But the nice thing about scene cards is if for some reason while you're writing the scene, you're kind of like, oh, no, I think I want that to go before or after this scene, you can kind of do that. And I know people who do that. I try not to because if I can make my scenes movable like that, I have to wonder about my plot just a little tiny bit. But yeah, so that's what scene cards are. And when they're done, I put a giant check mark on them.
Huzzah! And that feels very gratifying, I'm sure.
Yes. And scene notebook. Sorry.
That's okay. I'm watching the Stanley Cup parade and actually saw hubby in spaces. Oh, that's so cool.
Aww.
They're famous. Gary's brainstorming ideas for the feminist anthology Megan McCarthy is putting together. Oh, very cool. I saw that Courtney had posted an anthology. Is that the same one?
I have no idea. I'm so out of touch with what's going on in AuthorTube. Like when you ask me questions about what's going on, I'm always like, I have no idea. Like this is the first I've heard of it from you.
Let's see. Girls just want to have fundamental human rights. This one is Brighton Walsh, Nicole French, and Kennedy Fox. So maybe that one's a different one. Does scene notebook pages, but I call them scene leaves. I like that.
Oh, that's cute.
I love those ideas. I am a very unorganized writer. Stephanie, I feel that right here. I'm trying to be more organized, but it's more organized in terms of just having the plan more in my mind than actually writing it down. But I'll be writing it down starting Sunday. I'm really hoping that this will work for me so I can get more books pumped out.
You said pumped out. Meh.
And if you wonder what I'm referring to with Sunday, starting this upcoming Sunday for a week, we're going to be using this book that we read this month for Writers Workshop, A Book a Week, How I Outline and Draft a Full Novel in Just a Week by Kate Hall. If you're interested in reading this book and joining this journey with us, there's a link in the description. I think it's like the first link that's in there.
But phase 1 of the book is done, so now I can do phase 2.
What's phase 2?
So it's from another book that we did for Writers Workshop. It's Romancing the Beat.
Yes.
Yes, my favorite. But she's got 4 phases, so it's basically like the 3-act structure, but broken into 4. So I finished all the intro and falling into Act 2. So now we're doing like the rising stakes and trying to ignore love, and then phase 2 is like, okay, let's be in love, and then fall out of love, and phase 4 is fighting for love. So it's like all that good stuff.
I use the writing tree method, which is nonlinear, scenes and world building first, then plot. Interesting. Persephone is organizing her document for camp. Stephanie downloaded the book a few days ago. Awesome. Phase 2, ordering batteries for the robots. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. A2 Brutus. Misty Kate missed the workshop. I might check that out. Well, the good thing about the book itself, Misty, is that it's like 84 pages long.
Genie.
I read that as the Battle of the Robot Batteries. My face is so loud, it tells all tales. It does not know how to be quiet. I've been like this my entire life. Teachers always knew how I felt about their lesson plans. And I remember this one teacher, she would ask me verbally how I was feeling about something because she could read my expression. But I never realized that she could read my expression until years later. I was just like, how does she know? I didn't like that. She's like, magic. No, it's because my face said ew. Yeah, so I don't play poker. Know thyself. Your loud ass face. Here is the next room code. Let's make sure I got that right. 3BRBGUZSG. Excellent.
I remember when these codes were not very long.
I know. It's like the longer. It would be so much more beneficial if we were able to just use the same room code.
Well, I mean, they're not letting us plant trees after 2 anymore, so it's like, it's kind of weird. I don't know. What do I know about apps?
Wait, they're not letting us plant trees after 2?
I think the max is 3, but like before it used to be like if you hit like a certain period of time, they'd go plant a tree somewhere, and then people were like,
oh yeah,
yeah, and then I guess everybody was like, yeah, let's plant some fucking trees and get work done, and they're like, okay, well we can't plant any more trees, and I was sitting here like, why?
they're like, we have dominated all the land. We've planted so many trees.
I mean, you could always just like, because there's like parts of Florida that kind of get eroded away by the beach, so you can go put like, like there's an effort down there to like, put in like shrubbery and bushes and trees to like try and keep like the land from not being eroded away. Like that would be a great place to plant trees. Like go, but I mean, what do I know? I don't know anything.
We know nothing.
I'm just a Carrow.
Hi, Jenny. How you doing? So good to see you. I feel like I haven't seen you in a dog's age, but that could absolutely be wrong. Oh, man. I am hot. Where the heck is my fan?
Mine is not here, but it's... My weather still can't decide if it wants to be a thunderstorm or not. Like, I literally think it just went that way. I just need to know, because if it doesn't actually rain, I have to go water the plants. That's all. Like, it's an inconvenience weather. Like, I need you to make up your mind. Like, am I going out? Am I not going out? Like, what's going on here?
Right? Like, today it's a bright, sunshiny day today. I think it's supposed to get to like 90 degrees. But the last few days, it's been dark, gloomy, rainy. All the good things. Well, I'm glad that you're back and doing better, Jenny. I absolutely understand you need to take a break, because certainly I took like an extended break. And
I took a break for a year.
Yeah.
I'm still on break. Ha ha.
At first I felt guilty about it. Like I felt like I was letting everyone down. But then my good friends reminded me that in order to be here for people, I have to like first be here for myself. And I was like, what?
I know. Self-care. What a strange concept. I wonder who preaches that.
I know I do. But I'm very bad at following my own advice. That's why I give it freely to others. Hi, Natalie. How are you? Oh, Missy Kate, you're in the room. We should start writing.
Only if you want. It's your show.
I plan on getting back to live streaming again in August. Fantastic. Are you going to have like the same day and time, or do you know? And if you can remind us what the day and time is, that would be cool, because I forget everything. Because I am old, decrepit.
You're so hard on yourself.
I just feel, it's the monthly thing. I'm like, bleh. Everything's terrible and I need chocolate. All right. Well, I'm ready to go back to writing this scene because it's pretty cool. So 20 minutes on the clock, and let us know what you guys get done. And I know you can get done at least one thing. I'm positive. So prove me right. Let's go. In 3, 2, 1, write stuff. Whoops, time's up. We grew a tree.
You only missed it by 20 seconds. You're fine.
Excellent.
I looked up and I saw you were in the zone. Ah, lag. I hate it.
What'd you guys do? All right, now say your thing.
I said I could see you were in the zone and I didn't want to break it.
Thank you. I appreciate that. This chapter is going really well.
Fuck. I hit my knee. It hurt. I really wish like past me would be more considerate to like current me, because like there were parts where I wrote like something happens, figure it out.
That's pretty hilarious.
Yep. I'm like, oh, that's great. Cool.
Ooh. Honeysuckle is very sweet. Maybe something spicy like ginger. Interesting. Hey, fun. How you doing? How's your Thursday going?
Yeah.
Badget, you should start if you want to. It's fun.
Except when you have lag.
Yeah, lag's annoying, but it's a part of this life. Badget's editing again for book one because author copies came in and you're fighting comma problems. And also, apparently, you have many shades of green in this thing. Could use a blue or something.
There's nothing wrong with green. Green's a wonderful color.
Ginny went through her new Vintage Wisdom Oracle deck. Should have been editing, but new cards. So, Vintage Wisdom Oracle deck. Oh my.
I've never heard of that.
He didn't. I was just waiting for you to ask questions or to look it up or something.
Oh, well, I mean, if it said tarot, I'd be like all over it. But when I hear Oracle deck, I'm like, okay, cool. You know. So,
what's the difference? As someone who's completely ignorant.
Well, tarot cards usually follow the 78 card format with the majors and the minors and the courts and stuff like that. Where Oracle cards are kind of, I think of it more like the wild, wild west of divination. So it's like you can have anywhere between like 10 and 50 cards for your Oracle deck, and they can all mean different things and stuff like that. So one has a format. One is, I feel a certain way today.
Right on. I am okay, fair to middling. How are you, Kara?
I'm tired. It's I'm not gonna lie, this entire month has been like ass. Like I think I reached the peak of it on Tuesday. Like I got to the end of Tuesday and I was like, this day cannot get any worse, right? Because like I was having a really bad day at work, and then I went to go check my mail, and somebody had opened one of my packages, took the contents out, and kept sending the box on. So for some reason, the post office just continued to ship a box that was clearly ripped open. Yeah, so I had to file a police report and call the company about that, because obviously it's a federal crime to do that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and then Kissy, my beloved, sweet German Shepherd, ate something in the backyard, threw up on my foot twice. She's better now, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah. And
no.
And then I went to go do yoga because I was like, I'm going to recenter myself. I'm going to be calm. I'm going to collect. And then I'm going to go to bed because that's clearly what I need to do right now. And so as I sat and started to like do like the body mind meditation thing, I got hit right in the face with a cockroach as big as my index finger.
No! Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, God.
So I went into the house and found Mr. Brown, and I said, "The time has come for you to perform your husbandly duty." And at first he perked up, and I was like, "No, you got to go kill that cockroach." And he was like, "Oh, okay, I'll go take care of it."
He's like, "Oh, that's not what I was hoping for at all.
Yeah.
That is not the least bit delightful, but okay, I'll do the thing."
Yeah. So.
Ugh. Ugh.
Oh, I'm not sorry about sending you to notebook therapy. If you want other websites to go spend all your money on when it comes to paper products, I have a list.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Sweet. Stephanie hit her stride with that sprint. Working on your romance novel, Enemies to Lovers, is very difficult. I never gave any of my enemies a chance. Yeah, Enemies to Lovers, I love to read it, love to see it. Never experienced it in real life.
I was actually wondering if I had. The answer's no. I was like, no. Okay. My grandma's cat in Hawaii used to be sent after those cockroaches. Oh, yeah. I have one tarot deck that I really like. It's called Animals of the Pacific Northwest. It's really pretty, and I keep meaning to buy it so I can gift it to somebody, but like it's out of print, so I'm always kind of like, so like every month I like email like the guy that made them. I'm like, hey, so like I'm serious, I want to buy like more of these decks. Like, when are you gonna come out with them? He's like, oh, not yet. I'm like, okay, well, I'll just keep doing it. If you want more things to spend your money on journal-wise, because since I'm being a bad influence, why not just go all the way? You can get accessories for your planner. I'm just saying, get like little danglies, and I like them because I'll put the book on the side and I can tell what it is, like that. I'm just saying, just think about it. If you're interested, I can send you to the Etsy shop that makes these.
Yikes.
This one I did modify, though. Like, it doesn't come with the owl. I bought that separate. So
I wish that when we were in Hawaii, we could have had a cat who would have taken care of them, because it was terrible.
I remember when I was in Japan in like springtime, it was just like crunch, crunch, crunch on the way to work. They were just everywhere. Yeah, see?
Ugh. I struggle with enemies to lovers without a very clear explanation as to why. My only enemies to lovers trope isn't really enemies to lovers. He's just being an arse because time travel reasons. Because time travel, you know.
Yeah, that's a thing. I need more smelly stuff. That one did not take.
I grew up with those massive bugs. We call them water bugs, but it makes them less awful. I'm still terrified of them. Yeah, water bugs are still awful. I agree. Natalie got totally distracted by needing to tell her partner how to cook her meals so I could keep working on my book. Got a deadline. Ooh. Deadlines are rough. Oh. Speaking of, I should create another room. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. So, just to mention it again, we're doing the challenge that starts on Sunday, #7-day book challenge. And we're using this book. Book a Week, How I Outline and Draft a Full Novel in Just a Week by Kate Hall. That's the one we read this month for Writer's Workshop. So if you would like to join what could be amazing or a fiasco, you absolutely can. And that's the hashtag we'll be using to like keep y'all updated as we go on. I'll be talking about it mostly on here and my TikTok. Though I'm gonna try to update in other places as well, but those would be my main spots, and probably Twitter. So there's a Forest Room app. 3 Hey Q and BSG. Okay.
Hell, God.
I know, it's so annoying. And I'm like fighting for my life because I always, transfer some numbers and letters about.
And they always have to be all caps too, so it's like extra button hitting just to get the code in.
Yeah.
Did I get it? Okay, I see your face. I did it right.
Huzzah. What time is it? I don't know. I think this is actually going to be my last sprint because I'm not feeling that great.
Well then we'll do it for all the marbles.
Yeah,
All
we're gonna
marbles.
do all the marbles.
All marbles.
I'm winding down.
Do it all. Do it for the journal bling. Do it for the shinies. The sparkles.
Do it for the shinies. But I'll keep the code up for a couple more minutes in case anyone else wants to join, and then we will get started on this 20-minute sprint. My chapter is definitely going well. I was kind of adding some like spicy thoughts to it because like my main character is talking to her mom, but she's thinking about the man that she's interested in. So I was kind of adding some thoughts so that's like, she's distracted while she's talking to her southern mother, who is very sweet but absolutely controlling.
When we get done, I'm going to recommend you a book series I think you'd like. So.
Oh?
Yes.
I could use some reading.
Yeah. I'd have to go looking for it, otherwise I'd give it to you now. I just don't know it off the top of my head. But you said Southern Mother controlling. I was like, oh, that's like part of this 4 books I read that were fantastic. So.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I'm all for it. All right. So I gave us a couple minutes, and let's get into this 20-minute sprint. 20 minutes on the clock. This is for all the shinies and the marbles and the things. And let's go. And 3, 2, 1, Writestuff. We can retrieve. How'd y'all do? What'd you do? Let us know in the comments down below. I finished the first scene in this chapter, and then I went back and started like looking at the other stuff, doing a little bit of editing, cleaning it up.
I got all the way to Act 4, and I'm trying to find character motivation right now, so it might take me a moment. So.
Excellent.
Yes.
I love this part of writing where things are just happening and I'm figuring out what's happening as I go along, because it's like it's a surprise around every corner.
But now you're going to outline and then you're going to write.
I know. So I better finish this joy while I can.
Before you encounter a week of suffering.
Oh, no. Well, I guess we'll see. Hopefully it won't be suffering and it'll just be, you know, a happy new thing. Mm-hmm.
Well, I find it wonderful. We'll see if you agree.
Yeah. We should figure out if we're going to do some extra live streams next week.
Definitely should coordinate that because I still have work. So I'm kind of pushing the bar by like having 2 days where I'm kind of like, I'm unavailable. Don't ask questions.
Right. Don't ask questions. Ask me no questions. I'll tell you no lies. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So.
Let's see. Shannon finished her edits. Yay! Now she can start camp tomorrow and get ready for the 7-day challenge. Whoop whoop. Natalie just figured out she has about 9K of work left to do on the book, then it'll be finished. Oh, that's amazing.
Nice.
MM's looking over camp notes. Fantastic. I don't have any camp notes, but I'm not going to make any. So there. If I can't, I'm going to have to do it as close to on the fly as possible. So I'm not going to plan anything beforehand. Let's see. Oh, look. I was wanting to do Lisa's stream yesterday. Maybe I could do it next week. Just like a little nerves.
Put a reminder on your phone to go off.
That's a good plan. Because I would like to visit her stream. I never do. I always think about it, but I never do.
You're so sleepy. You just napping.
Yeah, I have been very tired. But, you know, that's okay. 7-day book challenge. Like, I know that those in the U.S., Monday is Independence Day, so there'll probably be barbecues and such in your potential horizon. But I don't really feel like celebrating this year, so
I just want a hamburger.
Hamburger.
I could have a hamburger today. Maybe I will. I'm gonna go have a hamburger.
Excellent. I just put in a food order with Aldi before we started.
Oh, nice.
So yeah. So I don't know. I can't even remember what we're gonna be eating. I think that we might do the so I really like the Taco Bell Power Bowls that you can get. They have like the chicken and the rice and then blah 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 blah. Mm-hmm. So we do like a at-home version of it. So probably do that. And I'm getting some chocolate chip cookies. So nice. that's really what I want. Dude, so I'm living at my friend Zoe's house, and her husband has worked in like the food industry for years and years. And last night he made 2 kinds of cheesecake. One that had like one that was regular cheesecake, and the other one had like chocolate drizzled in it. I had cheesecake for breakfast with coffee, and I know that it's not healthy. It's not healthy. I regret nothing. It was so good. It was like just exactly what my soul needed.
I think you're allowed to indulge every now and then.
That's what I think. 7-day book challenge. I'm still not sure how I'm gonna do the vlog thing. Cause like on the one hand, do I try to vlog the day of and then try to post the day of? Do I post it the day after?
I don't know.
I don't know either. But I guess I better figure it out because I'm starting tomorrow. So
Okay. No regrets.
No regrets. Cheesecake frappe. That sounds delicious.
I had none of those wonderful things, so maybe I should do that my next diet cheat day, which is in another week and a half. Man, I want some hash browns.
Do you want homemade hash browns, or do you want hash browns that are like pre-made and frozen?
I guess I just want homemade ones, but I normally just go to like the diner down the street, and they call them home fries there. But they're so good. Like, now I'm hungry. I need to eat.
We could wrap this up if you'd like to go.
It's up to you. It's your show. Now we're talking about food, and I'm like, it's past my lunchtime. I'm hungry now.
Well, let's see. So I'll mention again, we're doing this hashtag 7-day challenge. And it starts on Sunday. So from Sunday to Sunday. And we're going to be writing a book in a week. And we are using this book that we read for Writer's Workshop for this month. A book a week, How I Outline and Draft a Full Novel in Just a Week by Kate Hall. The link for that is in the description if you would like to participate, and we'll be using hashtag 7-day book challenge. I was like, for some reason my eyes were trying to ignore the 7. So I was really confused for a minute.
You really wanted to say crock pot. I know. I get it.
Did I?
Yes.
During Writer's Workshop, we decided on July's book. Do you happen to have it near you?
Yeah, let me get it. Okay, back. Sorry.
I'm going to blow you up so they can see it.
Okay, there you go.
So 7 figure fiction, How to Use Universal Fantasy to Sell Your Books to Anyone by T. Taylor. And we've talked about this book before, and we did something different. This time around, we decided on the book actually during the stream, which is something we've never done before.
Well, it's just because I was having a tantrum.
No, I've been wanting to read it actually, because Lisa Daly, y'all probably know her, she's one of our friends. She was part of the process for creating that book, so that made it interesting to me. And also, I just like the concept of it. So I've bought the book, I've had the book, and
now you just gotta read it.
Yeah, now I can put it in my schedule to read it. Maybe what I'll do for tomorrow is like launch the video that'll tell everyone the writers workshop's happening, what we're reading. Then also mention that I'll be doing vlogs, and the vlog for the first can come out the second. Yeah, I think I'll do that. That'll give me very little time, but at least a little bit more time to do some rudimentary edits. It ain't gonna be fancy edits. Just gonna make sure I'm not like, talking out of my ass for 20 minutes about nothing. Only a couple minutes for those moments.
You're gonna consolidate it.
Right. So Misty Kate will check out the book and our workshop since you have no nano direction. Join us. You can at least have direction for a week. After that, it's a free for all. Chaos. All right, Carrow, would you like to tell the people who you are, where they can find you?
Sure. My name is Carrow Brown. I also write under the name of Faye Black. You can find me mostly on Instagram, which is Carrow Brown, where I either show you pictures of my dogs or my planner, or I tell you that I have a blog post out. So I came here to work on my outline. I got a lot done. It's not 100% done, but I'm going to meditate on it and finish the last 3 scenes and call it good. So thank you for having me.
And thank you for being here.
Mm-hmm.
And my name is Tamara Woods, and I write cozy mysteries and some spicy stuff on the side. I have been concentrating more on the spicy things. So hopefully I'll be making the switch in July to concentrating more on the cozy stuff for the rest of the year. Mm-hmm. So this is like very interesting. This year, because like last year, I think I concentrated more on the spicy stuff because it was brand new. Mm-hmm. And it was like, a new toy almost. But so this year I'm actually trying to have like a bit of a mix because I do like cozies. I really enjoy the challenge of trying to write a mystery that makes sense and is engaging. And I miss my characters. So anyway, so we're doing this 7-day book challenge. Again, you're welcome to join. I'll be vlogging for July. I think I'm supposed to be sending out a newsletter tomorrow.
Do you have any of it written?
So that's fun. Woo, good times, good times. I don't know. Thanks for being here, whether you're watching it now or you're watching it as a playback. I appreciate you. You make this fun. And we'll see you in the next one.
Bye,
everybody.